Now get the cash under the mattress, then down in the streets, room for cars.
I'm Greg and I play guitar and sing.
Okay.
I'm Jamie and I play drums.
Cool.
I'm Brian and I play bass.
This last month you guys released the new album, It's Frightening, on TBD Records. How did you hook up with TBD?
Phil Costello, who works for TBD, who signed us, came and saw us at South by Southwest 2 years ago, I think. And I ended up talking to him after the show, and it turns out that he's actually from the same suburb of St. Louis that Jamie and I grew up in, just coincidentally, and he knows a lot of people that we knew, such as my college bosses and at the radio, the record store I worked at and whatnot. So it was just like a bunch of really weird kind of serendipitous coincidences. And I'd like to think that also the merits of our music had something to do with it too. But just a little.
So the new album, It's Frightening, what have you guys been hearing, the reaction to it so far?
I like the record.
What did you learn from making Fortnightly that you were able to apply to It's Frightening? Anything different that you did, different approaches?
Yeah, I think the main difference between the two was that with Fortnightly, we hadn't really operated as a live band yet.
Okay.
So when we took those songs on the road, we heard a lot. I wish the record sounded more like the live show. So I think what we really wanted to try to do with this one was apply a lot of the way we come across live to the record. And aside from that, we also just kind of streamlined things a little more. There's not as much of everyone playing at the same time on this one.
Just not trying to cram as much into a song as we used to. But also keep the energy up too, which was a new challenge, of course.
And Britt Daniel produced the whole thing, right? And you guys were tour mates before. Is that how he got involved with the project, or
more or less? Yeah.
Okay.
We'd spent a pretty significant amount of time with him and Spoon, and I think he makes fantastic records, and he's one of those staples in the van when we're driving around on tour. We'll listen to Spoon records, and we love the way that they sounded, and had always, quite a bit of respect for him. And I think we were more interested in working, if we were going to use a producer, working with somebody who's a musician first and foremost, as opposed to a producer. And that really came across in the studio, made it very easy to make decisions faster, and wasn't a lot of vanity. It was really just about music.
Cool. How has you're into the first week of the tour? How's it been touring on your own and then touring with the Subjects who you're on the entire stint with?
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a great time. I mean, we're all pretty close anyway as a band, and the Subjects are close friends of ours too, and it just makes for a really genuinely good time.
Cool. Any good tour stories? I know it's only a weekend, but
lots of movie watching this time around.
Oh, what have you been watching?
I watched the Anvil documentary, which is really good.
Might not be the best.
Yeah, not a good tour movie. I don't know.
Mad Men.
Mad Men.
TV is great for the road just because you can
Yeah.
zone out and have a few episodes.
Sure. I have one last question about the percussion gun video, which was pretty neat, and kind of, I don't want to say nauseating, that's the wrong word, but I mean, the whole spinning thing is
It was rough
a little
at
dizzying.
a couple points. I mean, we were inside that thing for 2 days.
Was it the room spinning, or was it just the cameras like
I don't
encircling?
know, should we reveal the
Oh, I don't
is it
know.
up to us?
Well, I mean,
Video secrets.
It's a bit of, Hollywood.
A lot of like, yeah.
It was all organic. None of it was CG.
It
Or
was shot at
it was all
Skywalker Ranch.
Yeah.
And,
No, but it's just all, it's this perspective, the way that the camera moves in relation to the structure that makes everything kind of rotate in different directions.
camera
And,
effects.
there was certainly enough things rotating around us
Mhm.
that provided plenty of motion sickness.
Yeah. How many days did it take to do that? And did you,
We were
do
in
you like
there
have
for
to?
2 days.
Okay.
So
Yeah. So I guess you had to take a lot of breaks to kind of
we did.
chill out
Yeah.
because
It got-
I guess to play in that
Yeah.
spinning. All that
Yeah,
spinning stuff
it was
is
hard
kind
to
of
stay on task after a while.
nerve-wracking.
Just-
So it'll be a much easier go at it tonight when you're on a.
Yes.
Static
things
stage.
are stationary.
No, I don't know. The stage here is pretty tricky for 6 guys.
Yes.
You got to watch out. Well, thank you very much again. I really appreciate it. I'm looking forward to seeing you play. So.